Hello everybody. I'm sure many of you that have played a video game have come across something that you couldn't quite understand. A bug. A glitch. A bizarre event that occurs to the characters you see or play, or even towards your precious game data. There are many types of glitches, ranging from the useful, to the visually appealing, to the ones that corrupt your save file. I will be going into the ins and outs of video game glitches in this video. There's an excellent channel by the name of A+Start that covers a variety of glitches for you to try out. Link in the description obviously, why wouldn't I put it there? Otherwise, sit back, relax, and enjoy. There's one particular video game glitch that has since spawned many mysteries on the internet surrounding its confounding nature. Missing No, short for missing number. This glitch Pokemon made an appearance in the original Pokemon Red and Blue, and was first discovered by Nintendo themselves, warning players who bought the games, after documenting on it in a May 1999 issue of Nintendo Power, that coming across Missing No would result in a corrupted file. To trigger an encounter with this unholy mishmash of Pokemon sprites, players needed to use specific exploits, the most notable of which being the Old Man glitch. A glitch for a glitch, huh? What are the odds? Apparently, this glitch involves talking to an old man in the northern part of Viridian City. Immediately after that, you fly over to Cinnabar Island and cruise around the edge of that area using the water-type move Surf until you find Missing No. Interestingly enough, catching and putting Missing No on your team does not ruin or delete save files, but the file will remain corrupted. To think this exists in a game next to the likes of Jigglypuff and Mew is honestly quite disturbing. But then again, even the Pokemon games share their dark secrets. I don't like my videos having creepy undertones, I will never do that again. Darkrai! He's probably one of your favourite Pokemon, and he's probably one of mine too. He originated as an event-specific Pokemon in the Diamond and Pearl game. What that means is that Darkrai was available to catch for a limited amount of time, and after that time passed, you wouldn't be able to catch him through means other than trading. Until a GameSpot forum member by the name of Hole Punch discovered a very elaborate exploit referred to as the Void Glitch that allowed players to catch him even after his event went by. The process itself is very intricate and hard to explain without a proper explanation, so I'll leave a link in the description to a video that talks about the Void Glitch in more detail if you're interested. Essentially, the exploit had players walk and cycle out of bounds in a void, separating the areas of the game, for the equivalent of a few real-life hours. I don't know how in the heck people have the patience to pull this off, just to get a static sprite of numbers, but there is a good reason for trying to get a hold of him. There were 2 events where Darkrai could be caught, one of which only lasted less than 2 weeks. Normally, event Pokemon last for a few months, so that players who haven't played much of the games are given an incentive to. This very short time frame, coupled with the fact that it took place 2 years after Diamond and Pearl released, which is more than enough time for people to stop playing, makes Darkrai one of the rarest Pokemon to catch. The newest DLC character from ARMS, that being Min Min, used to be able to perform a T-pose when prompted by a series of inputs. It's nothing too special, but it's a funny thing to look at. Or was. Smash jargon is fairly difficult to understand, so I won't go over into the specifics of each and every move. Keep in mind that Min Min was developed during the lockdown, so there's bound to be a few errors in the character due to how communication was hindered by the pandemic. There's another famous visual glitch that occurred in the Smash franchise, specifically with Melee. This is known as the Black Hole glitch. Using the moves of characters Ness, Peach, Fox and Falco on the temple stage, as well as a slew of items can generate a void, an aggregation of different energy-based attacks. As such, the GameCube cannot handle the effects stacking up infinitely, so the lag is cranked up to 11. That's not the only example of a game-breaking visual glitch, and it certainly isn't the oldest. The Round 100 glitch from the NES game Duck Hunt, while not the first instance of something like this, is an early example. The developers didn't anticipate the players would finish the game past round 99, so the level after that was programmed as a kill screen, basically meaning you aren't meant to progress to that level due to a software bug. Round 100, or level 0, is impossible to beat. The dog glitches erratically across the screen. I don't think you can shoot something that faces in and out of existence, and the dog laughs at you randomly, so you can lose a bird without even knowing you did. This kill screen applied to other games released around that time, like Pac-Man, which goes to show that developers really underestimated our ability to play them. Glitches can either make or break a game. Skyrim is infamous for its plethora of visual glitches, but it still has the foundations for making it a great game, due to its execution of its story, gameplay, and content. Glitches like seeing an NPC's body being contorted to unholy lengths, or having an enemy and even you clip through the floor once they're defeated. After that, everything pretty much returns to normal, as if nothing ever happened. On the other hand, Sonic 06 is notoriously bad due to its glitches, and even if they were exempt from the equation, there's not a lot of things in Sonic 06 apart from the soundtrack that makes a game worth playing. For a game that emphasizes speed, glitching into a wall or an obstacle could really hinder your progress during a level. It happens more often than you'd want it to. If anything, it's tedious rather than amusing. I'll give it the benefit of the doubt, however. Sonic 06 had a very short development time to push for a Christmas release, whereas Skyrim had years of development to make it as expansive as it is. There's a lot of importance in making sure that these glitches don't occur in game, lest they hinder the player's experience. Superman 64 is a perfect example of a game that is riddled with glitches to the point where it's essentially unplayable. As a result, it's dubbed as one of the worst games of all time, and rightly so. There's a game-breaking glitch that occurs in the final level where you are killed without any explanation as to why, regardless of your current health. The level is therefore unbeatable, and the game cannot be properly finished for those with the patience to play through it. I guess Hollywood wasn't the only thing that killed Superman. Glitches are a testament to the fact that games cannot be perfect, at least technically. Regardless of whether developers have a debug team to resolve these issues, there will always be something slipping through the cracks that players find along the way. There are some which can cause frustration due to its game-breaking nature, and some which are pleasing to look at because of how out of place it is compared to the rest of the game. It's inevitable to come across one, and each player reacts to them in different ways. Ultimately, they're what makes the experience of playing games memorable.